Going to be 10 minutes late, but she's on her way. Lynn?
Yes.
You didn't think that was going to happen, did you?
No, not at all.
So, like I said, usually every year I used to do this, but it's been a couple years since we've done it before. But I always get lots of questions from my homeowners as to what's happening with homes. And I think the best way for you to look impressive amongst your clients is to have more knowledge of home building than they do. And it doesn't take much usually because they know nothing. So even picking up little things can make you sound very impressive and give you that extra knowledge, but it'll also probably save you some embarrassment of making comments about things that aren't really the truth, because a lot of people in construction guess as to what the question and the answer really should be, and they just don't know. And so hopefully we'll try and get through that. So let's start off by talking about where these houses sit. So we have a sidewalk and we have the front of the garage. Where does your land start? Where does your land start on a house?
Right here.
Incorrect. It's not the edge of the sidewalk. Okay. So, how does this will all tie in together? How does a house get water and sewer? Okay. So where is the water and sewer lines right now? The big ones. The big ones.
Oh.
They're on the road. Okay. So there's big pipes running down the road for water and sewer this way, and each one of these houses has a T built into them to hook up to a house. Those are marked. In the newer areas, they're not marked quite as well, but if you look on the sidewalks, you will see two letters, CC, and that's for curb cock. That is the instrument that they use for turning on and off the water. In these homes, that curb cock is going to be about 3 feet back from the sidewalk. And that curb cock is on city property. It's the edge of city property. So they're the only ones that you have to call them to turn it off.
Is that old homes too?
Everything. Right? So in like the Silver Springs and all those kind of homes, you'll see it's much more pronounced. In these here, you only see a few of them up and down some of the sidewalks. They've only got CCs, they're only about this big. If you go to a lot of them, they're like 2-3 inches. If you walk by, you go. So why is it important to know where the water and sewer lines go into a house? Any idea? Okay. How many years have this dirt been sitting there? Like 1 million. Okay. When you dig a basement or dig a hole, it's called disturbed soil. Disturbed soil is not as compacted as raw earth is, because raw earth had 1 million years and a bunch of dinosaurs run over it. We don't do that. So when they build a curb cock and they dig a hole, they dig a trench from here to that house. And it's 14 feet down here, and it's about 6 feet down there to give you your angle for flow. And they run the water and the sewer together. Okay? That is a trench that is dug in earth that is now disturbed soil. If you hear people say, no, I don't want to buy a house in the wintertime. Why is that? Well, in the wintertime, when you dig these up, they don't come in nice shovelfuls of dirt, they come in lumps. And it's like putting a whole bunch of rocks together in a pail. They take a lot more, nothing fills up. Then as it breaks down, it compacts. So over the years, the dirt will resettle again. Okay? So there's a line, and probably in around here somewhere, because it'll go in the front door basically, that has water and sewer lines coming right down here and hooking up to the main sewer system. These lines are all put in, everything's done, but nothing is hooked up to a house, so the house is being built. Then they have a destination line that they can go to, and they will dig down with a backhoe, 14 feet here, and dig to the entrance there, and then the water line is flexible. The sewer line is a solid pipe that goes all the way out. The reason to understand this is on older homes, they did it differently than what they do now. On an older home in the city, your curb cock would be here, in the middle of the lot, and then they would dig on an angle off to the side. And the importance of that to understand is it would go underneath driveways and sidewalks and underneath someone's front step ends. So when it's sunk, and they always do because it hasn't been built for 1 million years, it takes a few years, that earth starts to settle again. That's where you get concrete slabs breaking down.
say older, how old are you talking?
Pretty much, well, anything that's got a front driveway to it is like in the last 10 years has all been curb got to the middle. Only in the last few years has the city organized it to where they said, we're going to tell you what side your garage is going to be on, and then we're going to bring the water lines in here, and then we're going to offset the next one. So if you notice the garages are together, then the garages are apart, and the garages are together. So it's organized what side your garage is. Before they gave you the option as to what side your garage was on, they don't do it anymore. It has to be at a certain one.
If that was there, is it one per house? Or is it
Correct.
split off to the two?
One per house. Now, if it was a duplex, each one would have its own. If the house was a suite, it's just one for both of us. Rebecca, on the back of my truck has a hard hat and a vest, please, thanks. And there's some hand sanitizer if you wish to use it. Okay, so let's go over and look at an actual basement before the water lines and everything are hooked up.
Make that adjustment.
No, you almost didn't need to be in the shop, bud. So we get your audio.
I'm still recording.
As I walk. Sorry. Get rid of that.
Why is it on me now?